Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. How are you all doing, guys? I hope you are doing great. Thank you so much for tuning in for today's video. We really appreciate you guys a lot. Yeah, so guys, from the title below, I guess you already know what we will be talking about in this video: how long it takes to get a residence permit as an asylum seeker in Finland. Please pardon us, we will be making this video this way. Please pardon us, and thank you very much for your understanding. Yeah, so a quick disclaimer before I go into the video. I do not work with the Finnish immigration. I do not work with the Finnish immigration. I do not know how long it takes to get a resident permit as an asylum seeker in Finland. Whatever I say concerning asylum is based on experience as an asylum seeker in Finland. Yeah, even said most of the time when you make an application at the immigration office, if you ask them how long it's going to take for the results of the application to be asked, sometimes they might tell you 3 months or 6 months, and from 6 months or 3 months it will get to further notice, while sometimes it will be very accurate with the exact time they have told you that the results will be out. Yeah, so guys, that is that. Now let's get into the video. Yeah, so a lot of us, some of us, you know, when we are making plans to travel to the abroad, when we are, you know, preparing to travel to the abroad, like in our head we have already had everything planned out, like how everything is going to be when we get to the abroad, you know, in the space of 3 months, less than 3 months, or 3 to 6 months to 1 year. Like we have already gotten our papers sorted out, like no immigration issues at all. Yeah, it's good to have all those kind of plans in our head. Yeah, to some of us things goes like really smoothly, like very fast, like this, you know, we have gotten all our papers sorted out, then we start living our life, start living large, you know, go back to Africa, bring your family, go back to school, you know, take a degree, take a course, or start a business, or start traveling around the world, like whatever plans, you know, that we have already planned before going to the abroad. Yeah, but for some of us it's a different case. Like it's a case of what we ordered versus what we get, whereby we see ourselves in the system, you know, 6 months, 1 year, 5 years, 8 years, like we still haven't gotten, you know, our papers sorted out. Like it's not anybody's fault too, as we all know, life happens. Yeah, so that is that. Now coming to seeking asylum, first of all, do have it at the back of your mind that is a 50-50 situation, whereby is either you are being accepted and granted a residence permit, or you are being rejected and deported back to your country. Yeah, so you have to have that at the back of your mind when going to seek for asylum. Yeah, all I have to say concerning how long it takes to get a residence permit as an asylum seeker in Finland is based on your patience. Yeah, how much patience do you have? Like how much patience do you have to wait until you are being granted your residence permit? If it's going to take you, like for example, 6 months, 3 months, or 1 year, or 3 years, or 4 years, as the case may be, like will you be able to wait? Will you have that patience, you know, enough to wait for that period of time before you are being granted a residence permit? Because, you know, some of us, we really want it like really fast. Like we seek asylum today, like tomorrow we have gone for our interview, then next tomorrow the result is out and it's a positive result. Like yeah we really want it really fast, but then it depends on patience. That is why you will see most of us, you know, within the space of 3 years, for example, of seeking asylum, they have been to more than 5 different countries to go and seek for asylum, because they really want it fast. You know, like this year they are in this country, they temperate there, you know, no positive result on time. You know, from there they will move to another country, they will go and temperate again, and they did not answer them very fast. Then before you know, that is how they will be going from one country to the other. It's all about patience. Just be patient. And the second thing again that I want to talk about is your story. Yeah, your story and your case also determine how fast you are going to be granted a resident permit. Like, what is your reason of you seeking asylum? What is your situation back in your home country? Like, is your life under threat back home in your country? Like, what is that thing that you have told them that, you know, that you have told them that you cannot go back to your country because of this and this? And what is the situation of your country? Like, is there a war going on in your country? So all those kind of factors determines how fast you are going to get your resident permit. Yeah, there are some situations whereby you don't really have much to say. You don't really have to say something much, like, because the situation going on in your country, like, is in the news, like, is well known, like, it's so glaring that, you know, you don't really have much to say. Maybe, for example, there is a war going on in your country, and let me use for example like these two countries right now, you know, Russia and Ukraine. I believe we all know the situation going on in those countries. So for such countries, like, yeah, most of the time when there is a war or, you know, crisis going on in a country, Finland do go to those countries. You know, they will take people in hundreds, you know, in thousands, as much as they can take. Then they will bring them over to Finland and grant them a resident permit. Now you can see that those people, they get their resident permit very fast. Like, they will get it very fast. They don't really have much to say because the situation going on in their country is well known, and, you know, like, they know about the situation. Yeah, so all I can say is that have a good reason, have a good case of you seeking asylum. When I say a good case, don't come and, you know, don't come and say and the reason why you want to seek asylum is because corruption, there is corruption in your country, and you want to seek asylum because you love Finland, you want to seek asylum because you want to go to school in Finland. Hello, those are not good reasons of seeking asylum. Like, you love Finland, excuse me, there are millions of people that love Finland now. Do you get? Yeah, so that is that. Just have a good reason, you know, to seek for asylum. And also the other thing that determines how fast you get a resident permit as an asylum seeker is if you have evidence, like you have evidence to back up what you are saying. Like, you are saying this and this happened to you. Do you have anything to back it up as evidence in order for them to believe what you are saying? And also how emotional are you when you are saying your story? Like, how emotional are you? Like, maybe for example, you go for your immigration interview and you are telling them that something really tragic happened to you back in your country. You lost your family member, you lost everything, this happened, that happened, and you are saying that kind of story and you are smiling, you are shining your 32 teeth, like smiling. You know, they will be smiling back at you as well, like, what is this one even doing? Like, what is she saying? You are saying this kind of thing happened to you and you are, yes, smiling. Do you get? So just know what you are know what you are saying when you go, when you get to when it's time for your immigration interview. Like, there is a way you will even say your story. Like, you'll be so emotional. Like, there is a way you will even cry self. The person interviewing you, the interviewer, you know, we have to be crying with you because your story is so emotional. And mind you, when you go for your immigration interview, like, your mood, like whatever mood you are, like your body language and all, they are writing it down. If at a point you were so emotional, you were so moody, they will write it. Oh, at this point she was so emotional, she was so moody. Like if at a point you started crying, they will write it down. If at a point you started laughing, you know, they are going to write it down. Like at this point she was laughing. If at a point you started looking at the ceiling for 5 hours, for 30 seconds, for 1 minute, they will write it down. If at a point they ask you a question and you are doing mind you, they are going to write it down that at this point we are doing so just know what you are doing when you get to your, you know, when you go for your immigration interview. Yeah, so guys, it's all about patience. Like with what I have seen so far, from my experience so far, I have seen some people that got their resident permit really fast. I have seen someone that got his resident permit in less than 3 months. Like it wasn't up to 3 months, he was granted his resident permit. Although he's not a black guy, he's a white guy. I've seen some people, you know, 6 to 9 months they have gotten their resident permit, while some people after like 3 years, space of 2 years, 4 years before they were granted their resident permit. Is all about patience. Like for example, in my case, I seek asylum in 2018 in the month of May, and this is October 2022, and as I'm speaking with you now, I haven't been granted a resident permit. Will I be granted? Yes. Have I given up? No. When will I be granted? Well, very soon I will be granted. Yeah, God's time is the best. Yeah, like I have seen some people that waited and waited. After much time of waiting, they got tired and they volunteered to be taken back to their country. Yeah, so in a situation whereby you volunteer to be taken back to your country, they will pay you. Yeah, they will pay you for voluntary to be taken back to your country. Yeah, so guys, I have been talking. I hope that you pick 1 or 2 things from this video. Yeah, please give this video a thumbs up this video for me. And if you have any questions concerning asylum in Finland, you can reach out to me on Instagram. My Instagram handle is up here, or you can reach out to me on Facebook at my Facebook name is Simply Trisha. Yeah, and I will be glad, you know, to say 1 or 2 things concerning whatever you want to make inquiries about. Yeah, so guys, thank you all so much for seeing this video. I really do appreciate, and see you soon again in my next video. Until I come your way again, guys, love and light as always. Bye guys.